The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Infrastructure. Develop and modernize the national infrastructure to improve the quality of life for all citizens. The Ministry of Electricity and Water in Kuwait supervises the construction of sea desalination project with reverse osmosis technology implemented at the Doha Power and Water Generation and Production Station. The project calls for the construction of a reverse osmosis seawater desalination plant near Kuwait City in Kuwait. The project aims at developing a 30 million gallons per day of water reverse osmosis plant with a recarbonation system. The facility will process 270,000 tons of seawater into fresh water a day, which could be consumed by 900,000 people. The facility would produce 60 million gallons of water per day. The seawater desalination project with reverse osmosis technology, implemented at the Doha Power and Water Generation and Production Plant, will contribute to the provision of water and meet the needs of consumers. The project increases the efficiency of West and East Doha Station, thus reducing energy consumption. The project provides the use of groundwater for the final treatment of distilled water, as the water produced by the reversed water desalination project to be constructed at the Doha Station will be safe drinking water without having to be mixed with groundwater. The project contributes to the enhancement and support of the capacity of water facilities to meet the needs of freshwater housing as well as the needs of the industrial sector, in addition to ensuring the continued supply of future quantities of water needed for industrial expansion and new areas. The project is being constructed at a total cost of 117 million Kuwaiti dinars.
The project calls for the renovation of fuel reception and control system of Doha West Power Station located in Kuwait. Now we will take you on a social media tour regarding Doha West Power Station project. Here from Nahar newspaper, implementation of the Doha West Station project for the production of 120 million imperial gallons per day. And from Al-Kout news account, 140 million dinars to add 50 million imperial gallons to current production through the reverse project at Doha West Station. For more information or details regarding Kuwait development projects, please visit the website on the screen.
The Embassy of Poland hosted an evening where they have screened a film titled 303 Squadron. This film highlights the story of the highly regarded fighter squadron, in which served mainly airmen from Poland, in the history of aerial combat and their heroic defense of England during World War II, Battle of Britain against Nazi attacks.
Today at the Polish Embassy we have the event on the occasion of 80th anniversary of the outbreak of the Second World War. Poland was the first country attacked by the German forces on the 1st of September 1939. And today we try to remember this date as a sign of very tragic events that happened in our part of the world and then all over the world during Second World War. This event is not a celebration. Today we try to show people in Kuwait that after the war there is a chance and the room for establish the friendly relations even with countries that fought during the war against each other. Today we host at the Polish Embassy guests from the German Embassy, Ukrainian Embassy, Slovak Embassy, many other European embassies, and also Kuwaiti people from different universities, schools, young people who are interested in history in order to show them how Poland was involved in this tragic event 80 years ago and what conclusion can we draw from these terrifying events.
During this evening, the audience got to learn more about the history of Poland, focusing on the era of the Second World War.
A training course on the protection from occupational radiation, from the keenness of the Ministry of Health to improve the radiological protection measures in the medical field, application of standards, guidelines, relevant international recommendations, and constant control through periodic radiological measurements for continuous training and education. Nuclear Medicine Physics Unit organized a training session for the Ministry of Health about the protection from occupational radiation in cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency under the auspices and the presence of the Agent Assistant Secretary General for Medical Services in support of Dr. Fayez Rabie.
This is a very important course. We are hosting many guest speakers from Saudi Arabia, from Europe and other countries. This is coming in cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency based in Vienna, and it is organized by Council of Nuclear Medicine at Ministry of Health in Kuwait.
The Ministry of Health has established the Nuclear Medicine Physics Unit on 2013 based on a request from the Nuclear Medicine Council for the important role which is played by medical physics in the field of nuclear medicine. The unit has multiple important tasks, including the implementation of quality assurance program, the development of specifications for new devices, performing acceptance testing for new equipment, management of radioactive waste, and implementation of radiation protection programs.
The prevention of radiation exposure to vocational medical grew in importance and became an urgent necessity because of the high rates of use of infrared rays in photography and various multidisciplinary treatments in hospitals and medical centers.